everybody, my name is Cheryl. Welcome back to Mer Pirate Makes. Same clothes, same day as my last video. And today I wanted to kind of look through my fabric stash and see what fabrics I could pull out and patterns I have that could maybe be good for fall and winter. Now, I'll be honest, I've got a really small fabric stash and I still don't exactly remember what's in there. This is going to be a surprise to you and to me. So first off, up here you can see duvet cover and the pillowcases that I got for Vogue 1478. This is my So Lucky jar pick from I don't know, January. And so this is definitely on the list. It might even be first on the list. I definitely want to get that made soon, as well as a matching jacket for Darwin. So here on our beautiful shelf that's absolutely been taken over by the pets, I've got these two bins. These are from Daiso. They're collapsible. They're amazing. And they seemed like the perfect size for fabric. So I got two of them. And that's it. That's all my fabric besides that duvet. And then the new lining fabric that I got has not been put away yet. So let's take a look. So this fabric is going to be a t-shirt for my husband. A lot of these are earmarked for summer. So I've got this red, I don't know, that says lining to me. I don't know that I would wear a red barn fabric. This is definitely fall winter, but there's not that much of it. And I've got this earmarked as another jacket for Darwin. Summer, 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 summer. A jacket for Darwin. Oh my gosh. This is too thin for fall and winter anyways. I think it's going to be a bag. This is an old tapestry. I don't think it would breathe. I wouldn't want to wear it as fabric. I would plan to make curtains out of it. This is really cool. This is like Halloween patches from probably the 80s. And I definitely want to use these up soon, but probably on ready-to-wear sweatshirts for Halloween. You can see that there's really, really cute iron-ons. I mean, they're not iron-ons. You'd sew them on. And then there's also another set of like a smaller version of each. And it's meant to go on t-shirts and stuff. Tote bags, shorts, whatever. Yeah, I love this. I definitely want to sew these up. And maybe, I'll stock Joann's, not Joann's, though I did get an ad from my local Michaels saying that they were now Michaels and Joann's. So I'm sure you've seen something similar if you live here in the States. Very confusing. I'm confused. But that's fine, right? So for fall and winter, I'm thinking jersey, knits, I'm thinking cozy, I'm thinking wool. So there is this Hello Kitty fabric, but this is for my niece. It's actually one I bought to make aprons out of off of Joann.com, but it didn't say that it was a knit in the description. How cute is that? She's gonna love it when I make a dress out of it for her. I'm just waiting until I find fabric for her sisters, because you can't just make one kid a dress. And then I've got this wool. This is definitely going to be a contender. I'm going to pull that out so we can look at patterns. And this is some power mesh. We're halfway done. We're actually more than halfway done. So this is glow in the dark Care Bears fabric. It's just a cotton. I've got at least 10 yards of it. It's really a lot. And I don't remember. Oh, you know what? My husband bought this for me as a gift. He loves going on eBay, and I love him going on eBay because he always finds me really cool stuff. And I think I want to use this as a quilt backing. I think that would be so cute. I love it so much. The alternative is like a crazy dress. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyways, it's definitely not, I don't know, a cotton dress. It's a quilting cotton. It's not, there's no drape. This has summer plans. These are swimsuiting fabrics. This, I guess, is fall winter. I wanted to use it to make like a corset kind of situation. There'll be a video soon about that corset from the book I did finish. I'll put the book here for a moment. Yeah, I finished it and I'm going to make a video about it. This I definitely can use to make office wear for fall and winter. There is a lot of yards of this. This was gifted to me by my mother, basically just to get it out of her own house. This is this really cute fox cotton print, but this is my husband's. This is for like a button up. Isn't it so cute? I love it. So this I had originally earmarked as another like summer dress, but I actually have other plans for this now that will definitely fit into fall winter. This is just another cut of cotton, and that's a sneak peek for my fabric roulette, so pretend you didn't see that. And then this pillowcase is actually just filled with scraps that will be sufficient for pockets and linings and things like that. So that's it. That's my tiny fabric stash, and not much in there for fall or winter. So let's talk about the 3 things I did pull out. First is this wool. It's a couple yards. I don't remember exactly. I thrifted this closer to the beginning of the year. It's this sort of brown tweedy color, and I think it's really pretty. It feels nice against the skin. So this will either be that Simplicity 1559, one of the skirts with a split, or this could be Vogue Basic Design 1023. I'm not sure. I'm sure I showed you this before, but it's got a bunch of different skirt options in different lengths, and some of them have this really fun pleating. Either 1 pleat in the center or 2 pleats in the center. And I think that could be really cool too. This one has a zipper, and this one also has a zipper. So same kind of vibe, I think, same kind of closure. We'll just see which one I feel like making. Well, actually, since they're both thrifted, we'll see which one has all the pattern pieces. Next up is this blue, gray, white, black fabric. This is not in my color palette, and honestly, this kind of like abstract geometrics don't really call to me, but it's free, and I think it would be great as a hopefully wearable mock-up of Butterick 6663. I'm honestly most drawn to this sleeveless version, but with a V-neck, but I think with the thought that it's going to be sort of a fall, it's kind of a heavier weight fabric, so I think I will make View D. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got this center seam. So my fabric's not stripes, but I think making something like this where the pieces sort of become like a feature, I think would be really fun to do. Yeah, D just has the center seam down the front. So I think that A has an additional seam here. So I couldn't do that cool chevron, but I think I can play around with the placement. And there's plenty of fabric, so I can try a couple different versions. This is definitely going to need a bust adjustment. So to help me really dial in on that, I think that's going to be really cool. And then if there's any fabric left over, I definitely can see myself using that fabric to make up any of these as a little camisole. Just cut the dress short just to use it as like a layering piece, and to also get a handle on the fit, because again, these are going to need bust adjustments for that. So I think there's a crazy amount of that fabric, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 yards. I don't remember. I'm really bad with numbers. And then this is the last fabric. It's so beautiful. And I immediately thought about making one of those drape neck dresses. However, I saw this on Pinterest and it kind of took my breath away. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I've been looking at it. I'll just pull up my phone to pull up that pen and just look at it. And I think it is so beautiful. And I think that the top can definitely be mimicked, replicated with the Mimi G Simplicity 8093, this drape neck top. I think that'll just be so beautiful. I can wear it for work. I could wear it for a date. You know, just I'm in love. That pin just really has inspired me. Yeah, and then I just need to find some black fabric to make. I want to like kind of recreate the pin almost exactly. Uh, but we'll see how far I get. But I think that, yeah, that top is just going to be such a stunner that I can wear with anything and nobody would even notice what else I was wearing. So that was disappointing. That's it. I definitely need to get more fabric. I need to branch out from my normal thrift store and either try other thrift stores or kind of start finding online fabric shops. I know LA Finch Fabric has an excellent reputation and I think they sell dead stock, and I think fabrics.com has a dead stock section. One of the reasons I buy thrifted fabric so much is, besides being kind of broke, I'm very aware of the impact that fabric production has on the environment. I don't think that we should stop buying fabric or anything, but I do think that if you can source something secondhand or dead stock, try to buy that. Not everybody has good thrift stores around them. I totally get that. And even now with like Joann's clothes, like when you're shopping online, it's hard to know that what you're paying for is what you're actually getting. It's such a tactile process and you have to trust the seller. So I need to start exploring the online space more often. And I used to stock eBay for fabric, and I need to start doing that again as well. So, yeah, but with an eye towards fabrics that are going to keep me warm because it's definitely cooling off. And I was cold all last winter, and I don't want to be cold this whole winter too. Yeah, that's going to be it for me. Let me know down below what you're thinking of making this winter or fall. And let me know if you have any online fabric store recommendations. I'm open to any fabric stores. If they sell dead stock, though, that's a bonus for me. So let me know, and I will see you guys later.